All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Abridged panel for 2019. I guess we'll start off with introductions. If you've been coming to this panel before, you probably know who I am. I'm Zeromaster. I run the panel the last 10 years. Yeah, I used to do Megaman Abridged. I was involved in Just Five Guys. Canon Abridged years ago, which actually it'll be 10 years, a couple weeks since that started. Just little projects here and there. Yeah, that's basically me.
I'm SCXCR. I've just been showing up the past few years to these panels, and I'm surprised he hasn't kicked me out yet.
That's true.
Basically, I just take bridging and then say, why don't we do this instead? And then disaster happens, but it fills 5 minutes of the panel, so.
Exactly, and that's why you're here. All right, so normally we open it up with saying like some how-tos and whatnot, but a friend of mine prepared a video to show everybody, the ins and outs of bridging. So we're gonna play that first.
I like to keep things tight on your wife. Yeah, okay, let's do it. Hello, my name is the artist formerly known as Vegeta Goku 8675309, and I'm here to teach you about how to be the world's best abridger all over the internet. 2019 Game of the Year edition. I fucking hate myself. First and foremost, you're gonna want to do this for the right reasons, which is to start a very successful Patreon so you don't have to get a real job, so your parents don't get mad at you. It's all about that bottom dollar these days. I mean, they're still going to be disappointed in you because at least the $87 you bring in every month will seem like you're not spending all your time looking up trap porn. And everybody knows the easiest way to make money is to exploit your fan base by promising you'll make videos when you actually don't make videos. Part 1. Starting off, the first thing you're going to want to do is pick a series. I recommend picking something super popular. Sometimes something only has 1 to 2 episodes. That way you can stay as current as humanly possible. And if a creator ever watches the show, they'll realize the horrible fucking mistake they've made with their lives. Part 2, production. The most important part about abridging is making sure it looks better than Endgame. I mean, you gotta make the editing top notch right out the gate with perfectly synced lip flaps, music, sound effects, especially ambient sound effects. There should be no silent background audio in any scene, and it should sound like something is happening even though nothing is happening.
Part 3, voice acting.
Now you need to cast your series with a bunch of nobody voice actors who have really expensive microphones, and you have to tell them this is a non-profit fan-based parody. That way if they bitch about not getting paid, you can use that to your advantage.
Even though they're collecting Patreon money, but they don't need to know that.
Remember, your voice cast doesn't sound like a bunch of professional great actors from Funimation. You're wasting your time.
Part 3, length.
Despite popular belief, people don't actually care if your video is funny. It's just gotta be long. That way the sheeple will just binge watch YouTube, and you're guaranteed they're gonna watch all your videos and not get tired of them. Back in the day, the appropriate length of a bridging was about 4 to 8 minutes. Now if your video isn't 25 to 120 minutes, nobody's gonna watch it. 24.59 just doesn't cut it anymore. Also, you should stretch out each episode as much as you can. That way you can use 1 anime episode for like 3 abridged episodes. It's marketing genius.
Part 5, writing.
Don't bother writing jokes for these plebs. Just copy the anime while changing the way shit is said. It's called plagiarism. I mean creative writing. Remember kids, it doesn't matter how big your video is. Basically every script that you write should feel like Mad Libs. Just start dropping whatever stupid references you can into it. They're not gonna know the difference in the first place.
Part 6, fame and fortune.
Money! Once you have a meager 100,000 subscribers, you can start doing what all the YouTubers do on the internet. Start showing your dick to everyone you possibly can. And it doesn't matter if they're underage. You're going to be protected by that play button they sent you. And if anybody tries to take that away from you, here's what you're going to do. You're going to join the alt-right and say these people are attacking you based on your political views. Also, make sure that you state that you're a feminist on a regular basis. That way, you'll get all the pussy. And if people begin to disagree with you, then get a shotgun and contemplate using it to blow your own brains out. Anyway, this has been Runaway Tourist August, and this has been your Abridged Survival Guide 2019 edition. You fucking cucks.
This has been really stupid.
So if that's any indication, that was a parody on what you shouldn't do. Especially the gun part.
So I shouldn't do that?
No.
I'm still new to this.
Don't. So that's just basically just us having a little bit of fun with what not to do. But to summarize, usually with these things, just the main thing is have fun. If you can't have fun, can't make good videos, right?
Well, I still don't make good videos, so whatever.
We do have more videos to show today, guys. Before we show some, I'd like to open it up before. Are there any questions that anybody has?
I haven't watched like a Bridge series in a while.
Yeah.
Is it really true that they like an episode averages over 20 minutes now? Do people stretch them out?
It's funny. I've been out of the game for a while, and I just thought, I'll just look up see what's going on. I did find quite a few that were over 20 minutes, which I thought was kind of crazy.
Do we even call it abridging anymore after stretching it out?
So I also put out a call to a couple of Discord groups I'm with for getting content for this panel, and most of the ones I got were 35-minute videos, and I'm like, guys, can it be under 8? They're like, I don't have any videos under 8 minutes. And I was like, and I understand that some of the things are supposed to go over a certain time. Like, when Team 4-Star does their season finales, they're like long, but like, Dragon Ball is very deceptive. There's a lot of episodes being parodied there at once. So, or when Martin or Little Karibo did that whole finale to finally the Seal Roy Calcos arc, that thing was like 35, 40 minutes, but there was like something like 20 episodes that he condensed into that one thing. That's fine, but I'm talking about when you've got 1 or 2 episodes and it's a 45-minute video. That's too long. But that's the way the YouTube algorithm works, because those videos have plenty of views, so maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm old man yelling at clouds, so who knows. Any other questions? Tough crowd, I think they just want to watch the videos.
Yeah.
So what I think we'll do is we'll show your video.
Oh,
Do
jeez.
you want to give a brief explanation of this?
You want the deepest lore about how this video came to be?
Sure, give us your deep lore.
Okay, so we submitted the Abridged panel, and we were like a month and a half out from the convention and hadn't heard anything yet. So we figured, well, it was a nice ride while it lasted.
Our panel got approved literally a month before this.
1 month before the convention. So I'm thinking, well, that's not enough time to make an Abridged episode. I mean, I have to decide what I'm doing, write the script, get all the voice actors, edit it all together, and I just don't have time for that. So, you're all familiar with the concept of closet cosplay? Well, this is a closet Abridged series. So I just used whatever was on my computer at the time and used that for all the voices, the music, the sound effects, and everything.
Yeah, and this actually is perfect because it brings up a good point when people ask me, be like, oh, what microphone stuff should I get? I'm like, just use what you got at the start and then get the ball rolling. Yeah, everybody's got to start somewhere. I don't even want to think about my own stuff.
By the way, bonus points to anybody who has actually seen what's abridged in this video.
All right.
This is quite old.
Well, here we go.
Disclaimer, this is a non-profit fan parody. Demon City Shinjuku is property of Madhouse, Discotheque Media, Central Park Media, and some others I probably missed.
I'd like to tell you about the Daves I know. When was the last time you were completely deloused?
Yeah, I want to tell you what's up and what's not up. I'm going to make it next. Me told
No!
Yeah.
Don't commit your hate crimes here! Hate crimes!
Hi, everybody.
We'll find Dr. Wally.
I'm sorry, I don't speak Japanese.
See, I'm not falling asleep like a cock falling off. Man, that.
What?
Explode! Explode! Explode!
Pillowy mounds of mashed potatoes. Butter-drenched dressing.
Man, wait till you pass to please see pictures that's going down in contact.
Open, yapping space.
Don't get stronger.
I know I ask you this every year, but what the hell was that?
And I have the same answer every year, which is yes.
Okay, good, we're on the same page, got it. All right, well, now that we've seen that, anybody have any questions? You're right there.
I'm actually developing a web series. How long does it take you to make one of these?
Like
When
that.
you don't have to record your own audio.
Yeah, just like a normal, you know, that was awesome. Like, just like a normal traditional, like.
Depends how high quality you want to go, really.
Also depends how fast voice actors get back to you.
It takes me about 30 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah, that is an important requirement. Sorry, what did you use it?
Why?
Yes.
100% valid.
I'm going to just change this back because it worked better before when I didn't have to turn my hand. So, yeah, let's just do that. I'm not going to change anything anymore. I'll just leave it the way it is. So yeah, that was the thing. Actually, there's been a few Abridged parodies I've seen like that. A friend of mine who used to go by Zeromaster did a parody of C3 where he just used Team Fortress 2 audio for the whole thing. So yeah, you don't even need voice actors to make an Abridged series. You can just, I got stuff on my computer, so I can just put it on there. But yeah, just goes to show anybody can do this stuff. You don't even have to be,
I'll take that as a compliment.
I wasn't trying to insult you, but sure. Anybody else have a question? Or?
I have another question.
Yeah, sure.
When it comes to finding voice actors, I basically collect a group of people who are interested in like starting a career in voice acting.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, they're just going to use my thing as a launching platform.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people used to do. And unfortunately, the VAA closed down. That used to be perfect for people to get work. It was like a forum/website where people could audition for stuff. Now the biggest thing is Discords. That seems to be where stuff is. If I need somebody for something, I just pop into a Discord who has an auditions page and say, hey, I have this and I need that, who can do this? And then just go from there. I think what's good about Abridging too is that it's good practice for people who are new. So like it's not, I wouldn't, like even though I'm a perfectionist, I wouldn't call it professional in any way, shape, or form an Abridged production. It's just dumb crap. So I like to give people an opportunity to test their skills or develop their skills. And a lot of people who used to do voices for me now are like they either freelance or they're professional voice actors already. I was just thinking, one of my friends, he used to go by Taxorcist. I'm not going to say what his real name is, so it doesn't get mixed up. But he works for Funimation now. He's in a lot of stuff, so just goes to show you, it's great practice. So, any other questions? Any other comments? Anything before we're showing on the video?
Can we turn the lights off for the next video?
Can we turn the lights off?
Are we allowed to? I don't know.
Well, there's light switches. I'm going to say we can. Whoever's closest to the light switch, turn it off. Okay, there we go. That's better. Okay, yeah, sorry about that. I guess with a really dark video, it doesn't really help if the lights are on. So I think if there's no more questions, I'll go ahead and move on to the next thing. I mentioned that I do Megaman Abridged. So what I did is I made a little compilation of the shorts I've been working on. So I'm going to show you guys that. I assume if I say Megaman, most of you are familiar with it. Yeah, so this one's originally I did the cartoon from the 90s, but this is specifically it's kind of like a sprite animated thing based on the game, the first game anyways, so we're releasing them as shorts over time, but I decided to put them together to give you guys just an idea of other kinds of Abridged parodies you can do. So let me just go ahead and pull it up and play it. Here we go.
In the year 20XX, Dr. Light invented robots with his assistant, Dr. Wily. It was a time of luxury and peace until Dr. Wily became jealous of all the attention Dr. Light was getting compared to him. So one night, Wiley took and reprogrammed the prototypes him and Light were working on and used them to create panic. Dr. Light acted quickly, converting his house robot, Rock, into the super fighting robot, Megaman. And so begins a legend story, Megaman.
Be careful, because you'll find I'm a cut above the rest.
Really? This is what you're going for? Bad puns? Could you at least use some synonyms?
Should I cut it out?
Look, man, I get it. Being born with scissors on your head is tough, and I think humor is a good way of coping with it, but let's be real. You're hurting inside. You use the puns to help numb the pain, but you don't need to fight this alone. I'm here for you, bro.
Well, you didn't have to cut so deep.
Sorry, I guess I cut to the chase. Megaman, I've been waiting for you. Shocking. You've been hanging out with Cutman, haven't you? Whatever, joke all you want, Megaman, but you can't stop me. And why exactly is that? I'm glad you asked. See, while you've been making your way to the top of my tower, I've been focusing my energy, charging up my bolts. My capacitors are about to burst, and I know you don't have the resistance to stop my ultimate ability. I hope you're ready, because you won't be able to dodge this one.
There's more coming on the way, but the next episode's really complicated, so that's why it hasn't happened yet. So yeah, this is another example, just some sprite animation stuff that you can do as well, that fits into the whole thing. But yeah, that's Mega Man the Abridged game. Hopefully more will be coming soon. All right, any questions about that or anything else?
Yeah, how did you animate the mouth?
It's funny. I did the sprite frames in Photoshop, and then I just loaded it. I tried to do this in Flash the first time, but I realized I'm trash at Flash, so I just used my video editing software to do the animations itself. I use Vegas Pro, which is fairly easy, and actually is on sale right now if anybody needs some good editing software. Instead of paying $400, you can pay $25 for it. So, but yeah, it's just mostly Photoshop. I used to do sprite animation in Paint, so basically use whatever you got. But yeah, just Photoshop and Vegas mostly is what I use in that case. Oh, and Audacity for audio editing, because it's free. Any other questions? Yes, sir.
How far ahead do you work? Like, reincorporating the previous thing, did you always know you were going to do that? Or was that sort of organic and just, I'll just reuse the scissor thing, or what?
Well, it's funny because with the process, I actually have all the episodes written. And with Megaman, it's based on the rock, paper, scissors kind of thing, where you beat one boss, you get their weapon, it works on another boss, and that's kind of the joke. It's like, well, and I was thinking, I'm like, well, I want to make Megaman really proud, so he's going to probably talk about how great he is. So while he's talking about how great he is, Megaman's just like, I'm done with shit, just throw the scissor at him. But yeah, and I've written all the episodes ahead of time, so I just need time to animate them and release them. That's the main thing with it. So yeah, yeah, the scissor part actually didn't take the longest. The hardest part was cutting Megaman's head off and making it fall on the ground properly, because it used to look like it went what the first time I did it. I'm like, no, that's not right. So that was the most difficult part, I think, of that whole sequence. But yeah, I mean, I did all the animation in Vex, but you can just literally do stills in like Paint or whatever. I know a lot of people who still animate just using frame by frame in Paint, which is I couldn't imagine doing. But yeah, here's what you have basically. Any other questions? Comments? Should I just shut up and move on to the next video?
because literally for high school I used to do animation.
Yeah.
For funsies and whatever. And that's how I would do it frame by frame. And it's a lot easier, but it's just a lot more tedious.
Yeah, I mean, I learned how to animate. I used to animate in Flash, but I cannot draw. So when I taught myself to animate, I just used what I had, which was Sprites Inc. Go use their sprite sheets and just make little sprite animations. Because I mean, back when I must have been in 7th or 8th grade when I just taught myself how to animate. I just looked it up. So this is going back. I'm 30 now, so this would have been like 18-ish years ago when Flash wasn't even owned by Adobe back then. So I just was like, well, all these people are making these video game sprite animations on Newgrounds. So I can do that, and just learn how to do it. And things have evolved. Obviously, software has evolved and everything, but the same fundamentals is basically the same. And basically, how I learned how to video edit as well. I just taught myself. Luckily, it's a lot easier today if you want to learn these skills, because you just go on YouTube and put name of the program, what you want to do, and tutorial, and you'll find it. There's plenty of stuff for that. Very rarely do I not find what I want. It's usually because I don't word what I want correctly. Because one program, in fact, could be called Starburst, another one could be called Space Burst. So who knows? But yeah, any other questions? Any other comments? Anything like that? Should I just move on to the next video? For the next video? All right, cool. So I decided with this, as some of you may have noticed in Program Book, this is the 10th year I've been running this panel. So I decided this year I was going to get some best of the best, in my opinion, stuff to show you guys, and show you a really good example. As you guys may have saw earlier, that with that video, talked about really long videos and how people, now that seems to be the norm. I'm going to show you a video where a friend of mine condensed over 100 episodes of One Piece into 2 minutes. So, let's take a look at Eagle 8 Burger's Dumb Piece.
Kill the repos! How you doing, you fucking sons of bitches? This one looks like she needs electricity. That should do. Who the hell are you? Johnny fucking Jeff. Yeah! My dog, I got your knife! That was mine! Try my crew, fuck yeah! Black company, and there's the hub! The frisky one you are! Too frisky, too frisky! Yeah, freedom! What say you now? The captain don't say no, he's a monster! That's a very good way! I am the one who's dude, his nose looks like a dick! You only say about big noses! What? I'm shooting some more than just a nose! Nobody gives a fuck! Plus, they skipped us! That shit's got killers! Got him! I'm hungry as shit, Yami! Take us to a secret gun! There's no such fucking trying to invent drugs! Is this a water? This is your buzz, Bruce. Is this a powder? It's a soup, Bruce. Will you stop calling me Bruce? Boy, cunt! Every meal time, have a raw burgers in hand. You got many burgers, you'll explode! Damn! I'm food! Hey, my mother is not a slut! Just follow the old shoe. Oh yeah? How big is your dick? Damn. How's it going, Joro? What? What? I said I can't talk with the sword. Where's the shit? It's Nami! She committed grand theft auto. Bunch of fun. But nobody speaks French to me! On how? Don't you call me now? On how? What did I just say? Oh, round whore! Shoot me! Oh, I'm about to kill you! This is about what I did to you up in the Yummy, what's wrong? Our kids killed my mother! I'm gonna blow your brains out, Arlon! Where's the shovel? What the fuck is that tattoo? Arlon gave it to me! It looks stupid! Don't worry, it's removable! What? Let's do this! Get out of here! Look me out of me protection! Woman, I'm a loomed up piece of rubber! Not your protection! Yeah, not that one! What Discovery Channel? And my head is telling shut up, we just casual! Dude, I'm down! What the hell? This was a sucker! It's all right! You've been punching pictures all over the world! Jump back to my face! Suck it! And so the store has to be judged in climate. Now we hit him a real. Alright, we saved Bobby's village! Mission accomplished! Mission accomplished? We're going to find the One Piece! How hard can that be? You know Pokemon? Yeah! We're shot!
upload 100 episodes in 10 minutes. Because Eagle Burger did it first. So yeah, that's an example, I guess, of hyper abridging is something like we call it, where you just make it really, really fast, and then people have to go back and either slow the video down on YouTube, like make it like 0.5 speed, or they have to go back and watch it again. So yeah, but yeah, that's Eagle Burger. He's done a ton of those. He's got, I've actually got a few more of his episodes here. If we have time, I may show some of them. But I'd like to show something a little different. So we talked about shorts before. A good friend of mine, his name's Jordan, but he goes by Enter Excalibur or just Excalibur. He's a good old Abridger from Australia, a good friend of mine, and he has this series of shorts he did on One Punch Man, and it's called One Poke-Bloke. He did the entire first season, I think. Each episode's like a minute long. So I went ahead and I made a compilation that I'm going to show you guys right now. Just heads up, very Australian. It's going to get very Australian. So let's go ahead and push it.
What do you mean you can't afford to pay your rent?
Look, Saitama, I needed to eat.
What the hell did you spend it on?
Food. Obviously.
There are more important things that you can spend your dollary dues on.
What on God's green earth is more important than food? You should know this out of all people.
I tell you what, mate, we're gonna have to take this outside.
You were always like this, Saitama. Remember last Christmas? Remember that, because I do not want to relive that again.
Don't be flapping your gums about something like that at a time like this.
Go piss yourself, Saitama.
You're probably wondering why I brought you here.
Spit it out, old man. I don't have all year.
Yeah, it's because I'm fond of your abilities. I've been watching you for 37 minutes, and I really enjoy what I see.
Why specifically 37?
That's as much time as I have until I fall asleep. Also,
This is happening. This is actually happening.
Also, your friend, the bald one, he's got quite a punch on him. What's that young lad's name? Sultana? He reminds me of myself when I was a young lad. Oh, he's gone. Oh.
There's a meteor heading this way, and I have absolutely no idea what to do. Perhaps I can bargain with it. I haven't had much success with the other meteors, though. Probably because they're not sentient.
And that, gentlemen, is how you break your back. Any questions?
I certainly do. Why are we wasting our time in here when we could be outside saving the world? We don't need to train. Have you even seen Saitama? He just screams strength. Strike!
You are absolutely correct. Follow me. I'm going to introduce you to a few of my friends. Robot Man, Sultana, this is my friend.
Thank you very much. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. What brings you to my abode?
Honestly, I forget.
Oh, Dad, you're like 97 years old.
Hey, what's up with this sassy lost cat?
Language.
Oh, my apologies, Genos. Means child in Australian. Oh, I can see why you'd be confused, though.
Stupid baka.
Language.
Well, I forgot what I was doing here. I guess I'll make my way home.
So it is you, the one they call One Poke-Bloke.
Well, I mean, usually on a Thursday Arvo, yeah.
I've heard so many stories about you and your overwhelming power. Show me!
Hold on a sec. Yeah, you're not wrong, but I've got to stop you there.
Why?
Well, I can't just show you all willy-nilly. I've got to have a few beers in me before we brawl.
Cut the crap! Show me!
No!
Show me!
No!
I wonder what Saitama is up to right now.
Show me!
No!
Fine, I'll make you.
Now, this is pretty nifty and all, but if you keep flipping around like that, you're gonna spew. Oops, sorry mate, my finger slipped. See, I told you, but no, you didn't listen to me, did you? Alright, Donkey Kong, I know you are in fact the leader of the bunch. Where is your stash?
Saitama, we're not going to get a response from this monkey.
We haven't even tried prodding him yet. You don't even want to know how many weapons I have in the back of my trunk.
You are sadistic.
Oh, no, mate. We'd rather not do that, eh? Told you, Genos. He speaks comprehensible English.
And this is why I don't try anymore.
Yeah, I'll tell you, mate, but you have to let me go first. Oh, 100% will stay here. I won't dog the boys, you know what I'm saying?
What in tarnation does dog the boys mean?
Okay, I trust you. But you better not disappear on me, you fucking little bugger. You swear on me mum's grave, mate?
Saitama, I can't believe you let him go.
Okay, but when somebody says they're not gonna dog the boys, they usually don't proceed to then dog the boys.
So that's one Poke-Bloke. And what I liked about that one is sometimes it's hard to come up with writing something, but sometimes all you need is just an idea. And his, with a lot of stuff that Jordan does is, if he can come up with an idea for one scene, and that's it, he's like, that's good enough for a video. That's a solid minute right there. Even if you only have one idea, don't be afraid to put that out, because shorts are still fairly popular. He still gets quite a bit of views for that. There is more videos we can use to fill time. We've got about 10 minutes though. Does anybody have any questions?
I want to make a comment about the Eagle 8 burger.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you familiar with Purple Eyes?
Yeah, Purple Eyes is a friend of mine.
Similar.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, Purple Eyes. It's funny because when I first met him, I think he was at 800 subs. Like he was just getting started.
Yeah.
And I was like, this guy's really funny. And then I was like, and then like a week later, I guess he blew up, and everybody's like, man, did you see Purple Eyes? I'm like, oh yeah, I chatted with him the other day. So, really funny dude. He kind of popularized that's hyper abridging style. I mean, he wasn't the first to do it, but he just got massively popular, and that's a lot of people started doing it. Another person I can think of is Runaway Tourist, a friend of mine. He did an Infinite Stratos bridge, which was kind of the same idea, just trying to make it as fast as possible. And for a while, there were a lot of people just doing that style, and it's kind of changed now. I guess more people are doing the more fan dub-ish kind of style now. But yeah, you can basically do whatever you want with these. There's no rules or guidelines. I just prefer it if it's under 8 minutes, for me personally.
Yeah.
Any other questions, comments for everybody? All right, you know what?
I'll go.
Yeah?
At one point, I used to think that maybe lowering the video quality would help in terms of making it less likely to be taken down for copyright, but that doesn't seem as true. And
Yeah.
also, if the video quality is lower, people will want to watch it.
Yeah, I've done every trick in the book to get around the block, but it just keeps getting smarter. I've mirrored footage, I've zoomed out with a border. Sometimes people do that here's the enemy footage in the corner and there's a wallpaper for the rest of the video thing. Nobody likes it, but sometimes that's what you gotta do. And it's only gotten more difficult. The problem is a lot of the company, because a lot of Abridged stuff's anime related, there are a lot of Japanese companies don't know or care about fair use in terms of how it works over here. So they're just like, well, this is our footage, we're just gonna take it down. We're not even gonna worry about what it is. So, and currently, this is changing, but currently the power is all in the rights holder of the content, or the visual or audio. So if they decide they don't want that on the internet, then they can just take it down. Fair use be damned. That is changing though. There recently was a YouTube summit where they said they're going to be making some major changes so that it doesn't give the copyright holders all of the power, and makes them, and also there's going to be penalties for the ones that abuse the system. So, so yeah, that change is coming, which is great. But yeah, it is very difficult. Some stuff I had to re-upload stuff, and I've had to do really dumb stuff like borders and, like I said, flip the footage. Sometimes put it upside down just to get around it. But yeah, I don't let it discourage you. There's a way to get around it.
Well, the other issue is, I mean, we're a lot further along now, but like 10 years ago, I mean, abridging would have already existed for about 3 years, but Team 4-Star was only starting to get popular then.
Well, yeah, those guys were all doing their own separate series because I used to be in a project with all of them.
No, but I'm saying that if we were to look at 10 years ago, Toei or whatever company probably thought that the abridged series were people uploading actual.
Yeah, exactly. That's the point that I was trying to make. Is they don't want to, but it happens so often. They're just
They
like,
mistake it for piracy.
It taps off. They're just like, just take it down. We don't care what it is, essentially, because it's using our footage. So, but yeah. Any other questions, comments, or should I show some of the extra videos I got? All right. Well, we got a little bit of time, so you know what? Let's see more One Piece condensed. All right, season 2 of Dumb Piece. Here we go.
I am a sudsy whore. I'm a fireman! You made a horrible mistake! Yeah! You broke my 15 years of blind silence! I'm about to die! Wait, that was continuity! Yeah, so what? Yeah, there's what your old friend on bound! Get off my log. Town. Seriously, leave. I'm gonna be king of the pirate race! I'll believe that the day I sail a ship up a mountain to over a giant whale. Punch another in the face. Fuck! Who are the princess? What looks like a dude? What sounds like a dude? Which one? The hot one! Did I stutter? Superman! What idiot! Yes, Naruto will kick both of their asses. You. Ramblin' beer! I made a way! Back your foot down! No, we need a medical ninja! We need a doctor! We need Share! Share! I need your help to save God! Not Santa Claus! Taking your reindeer! You're not a reindeer instead of a doctor! It's a reindeer ain't the doctor! Tell him, boy! Look down this! Yeah, looks like shit! This shit! There's a mole destroying the kingdom! Well, you know, this was a bad idea. No shit, you dumb bitch! Let me out, you alabaster! You! Hey, one fight! Put me up! Very close! You dirty fuck! Of course, you realize this means war! Are you ready, kid? I Captain! Well, stop! I Captain! Here we are! You're no match for my man cannon! Yeah!
Let me see those bitch. Woo! Let's go! I'm into it, but I don't know. I'm ready now!
All right, you're done. Let's fuck it. Mistake it! Mistake it! Roll your attacks, go get to the 10 shell. Never! What is that? Bitch, you can't! Tell me what the bottle says!
It says that Freedom Chat 69 should be voicing me.
Did you just change the script? I mean, like how? What's full? This brain will be your brain! What's wrong? Got sand in your vagina all the time! You motherfucking pig! See you later, alligators, crocodile! Fuck! Save my kingdom! How can I repay you? You can't! I'm leaving you to die!
Why did you save me?
You've got a cool hair! Fuck off, Usopp! Well, that was an adventure. Still didn't I? We found a bomb! Looked like we were supposed to defuse that shit. What the hell? We must settle for the short street
All right, guys, that's the panel. Thanks for coming out. Woo.